Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Om Shri Krishna Parabrahmane Namaha. Om Shri Matre Namaha. Priyatma Bandhulara, we have been discussing the avenues available for students after 12th, that is 10 plus 2 scheme. So we discussed the various issues like, trying for engineering, various other degree courses. Then we are now addressing the employment avenues. In that, I discussed about what we call SSC THSL, Staff Selection Commission, combined higher secondary level exam. So, by writing that exam, what are the various avenues available, what are the various jobs you get, what are the promotional prospects, career aspects and all that. And then, now, I will touch about one more issue after 12th, what one can do. So after that, we will go into the degree level issues. So here, without having even a paisa, you can become an engineer plus a service officer. That means if you have studied up to 12th with the MPC subjects, there is what is known as NDA exam. That is National Defense Academy, NDA exam. So once you qualify in this exam, you will be, housed, you will be fed, you will be dressed, everything is free. The only thing is you have to give an undertaking that I will join the armed forces, either Army or Navy or Air Force, after completion of my NDA exam. If you do that, you are bound to become a service officer. So we will discuss that now. See, UPSC generally conducts a common exam for NDA 1 and 2 students who had already filled the application form for NDA 1. They are not required to apply again. So it is conducted in 2 stages. NDA is one of the most sought after defense entrance exams in the country. NDA recruitment is conducted for admission to Army, Navy and Air Force wings of NDA and Indian Naval Academy course, INAC. NDA is conducted twice a year. The exam is conducted in 2 stages, written exam and SSB interview, that is Service Selection Board interview. Around 4 lakh aspirants sit for NDA every year. See, our country is a very populous country. I think as on today, we are having the maximum population in the world. You must understand that our problems are not like other countries. You can't compare with other countries. For us, everything is in abundance, but everything is a problem. So, for engineering, last time I said, if 3 lakhs candidates are appearing for Telangana engineering exam, here for NDA, about 4 lakh aspirants, they sit for NDA every year, out of which approximately 6,000 are called for SSB interview. So you can understand the ratio. So now I'm going to discuss. Somebody is asking question, can I take the NDA exam in class 11? My answer is no. You can't give the NDA exam while studying class 11. You must complete the class 12th for giving NDA exam. However, you can apply when you are in the 12th class. So, browse through the following sites for further details regarding your eligibility criteria for NDA. Eligibility requirements for NDA entrance exam, study.com. Would this occasion's answer to if one got selected for NDA, what are the different courses in the National Defense Academy? Now I am going to give you the eligibility requirements for NDA entrance exam. The National Defense Academy entry and entrance exam comes with a rigorous set of civil, academic, and physical eligibility requirements. Please understand, civil, academic, and physical eligibility requirements. In order to sit for the exam, prospective candidates must satisfy each of the requirements listed below. Number 1, citizenship. First and foremost, your citizenship status must be in order. Candidates are required to be either an Indian citizen, a subject of Bhutan or Nepal, a Tibetan refugee who arrived in India in 1961 or earlier, or a migrant of Indian origin relocating from one of the following countries like Sri Lanka, Pakistan, Uganda, Gambia, Malawi, Kenya, the United Republic of Tanzania, Ethiopia, Zaire, Vietnam, or Burma. Returning immigrants must be planning on making their stay in India permanent. Requirement number 2, gender and marital status. As of this time, the NDA is only considering applications from male candidates who are unmarried. Requirement number 3, age. The NDA entrance exam is designated for students between the ages of 16 and 19. As of this writing, the NDA is only accepting applications from candidates born between the respective dates. This I have written in, 2020, I think. So they have written, given the dates as between July 2, 1998 and July 1, 2001. Requirement number 4, education. So, depending on which branch you wish to join, the educational qualifications will differ. Candidates for the Army, Air Force, and Naval Wings, as well as the Indian Naval Academy, they will be required to pass 12th class of the 10+2 pattern. Additional requirements for prospective Air Force and Naval cadets include coursework in physics and maths. Students who are currently enrolled in the 12th class are also eligible to apply, although their status is dependent on their ability to pass the final class. Students who do not meet these qualifications may still be eligible if they possess equivalent accomplishment, but these cases are considered exceptional and therefore extremely rare. Number 5, physical fitness. In addition to having proper citizenship and education, prospective test takers will also need to meet the physical requirements as laid down by the NDA guidelines. Candidates must have an acceptable height-weight ratio, and they will need to pass a vision and hearing test in order to remain eligible. The medical board will conduct a physical and any one of the following items is grounds for dismissal, that is non-acceptance. Overweight or underweight, both candidates are not acceptable. Diagnosis with any disease or defect that may interfere with the performance. Then evidence of a weak constitution or tattoos or other permanent markings, the only exception being on the inner part of the forearm. Past history of mental illness. So under these conditions, they are not eligible. Now, I will tell you about preparation for the ND entrance exam. If you satisfy all of the requirements above, I would congratulate all the applicants. You are eligible to take the entrance exam. Now it is time to start studying. If you need help getting ready, This NDA exam study guide includes multiple chapters that cover all major topics on the test via short, self-paced video lessons. Each one concludes with a brief speech you can use to assess your grasp of the material before moving on to the next lesson or chapter. Chapter topics include improving reading comprehension, next integral calculus, next sound waves, next motion in physics, next chemical properties of elements and substances, next qualities of living organisms, next Indian history, next the earth. So next is, if one got selected for NDA, what are the different courses in the Indian National Defence Academy? This is the question somebody is asking. Now, my answer is complete NDA selection process. How to get selected is everything discussed below. Joint National Defence Academy is the glamorous dream of almost every youngster in India. But there are very few who got to live this dream. Twice every year, the UPSC, that is Union Public Service Commission, organizes the NDA written exams for the recruitment of young and talented aspirants. There are usually approximately 368 vacancies for every single NDA recruitment, and almost 2.5 lakh aspirants from all around the country participate in the written exam. Out of these, only 545 approximately are called for the SSB interview. And finally, only the required number of candidates are selected for the training. These statistics point out only one thing, that not everyone who qualifies for NDA examination can become an officer. So before moving on to NDA eligibility and selection process, let us first determine if you are suited for NDA or not. Now, how to crack the NDA written exam? How difficult is it? Written exam, people often ask questions like, is NDA tougher than IIT? NDA or IIT, which is best, etc. Just like other competitive exams, the written exam of NDA is also quite challenging. But the good news is that NDA is much easier as compared to IIT. So, if you are preparing for IIT as well, then NDA should be easy for you. Then SSB, that is Service Selection Board. In the whole selection process of NDA, this is the most difficult stage. The Service Selection Board goes on for 5 days, and your mental abilities will be tested on each day of the test. The difficulty level just keeps on rising every day till the end. Only 1 out of 3 candidates make it to the merit list during this 5-day test process. So to sum up, SSB of NDA is quite difficult. But on the brighter side, most of those who go through the SSB describes it as one of the best experiences of their lives. Now, qualities. What are the qualities that one should possess? Do you have them? To become an officer, one needs to have the officer-like qualities, that is OLQs, leadership, teamwork, decision-making, volunteering, etc. The bad thing is that not everyone is born with these qualities. Most of these qualities can be developed with hard work, discipline, and dedication. And for any human being to be successful, these are the 3 keys. Know this before applying. Subjects required for NDA exam. An aspirant needs to have physics and maths in class 11th and 12th if he wishes to join Air Force or Navy wing. Anyone who is 12th pass from any stream can apply for Army wing. For Air Force, physics and maths are compulsory. For Navy, physics and maths are compulsory. For Army, any stream is good enough. When to apply? Though the minimum qualification required to apply for NDA is 12th pass, but a 12th appearing student can also apply. Since the NDA exams are organized twice or 2 times a year, therefore one may apply in the month of December, January, that is NDA 1, or in the month of June, July, that is NDA 2. The exam for the same will be held in April and September or October, respectively. Applicants can often get confused on questions like how many times can I give the exam, or how many chances will I get the NDA. In the NDA exam is held twice a year, but within 3 years of eligibility, one can apply only 3 times. NDA eligibility criteria. Age limit is 16 and a half to 19 and a half years. Education is 12th pass for appearing. Marital status is unmarried. Only these 3 conditions, if you are satisfying, then you are eligible, not otherwise. Rules and regulations of defense are very strict. Therefore, aspirants should not hope for any relaxation in eligibility criteria because none will be given except in special cases. Aspirants who are prohibited by the Ministry of Defense from holding any type of commission in the defense services are not eligible to apply. Any male aspirant who is more than 16 and a half years and less than 19 and a half years of age can apply for NDA. He should be 12th pass or a 12th appearing student can also apply. Marital status should be unmarried. Physical qualification. Basic and most important need for an aspirant is to be physically and mentally fit in every aspect. Following is the table describing the height and matching weight needed as per the age of an aspirant. Height in centimeters, weight in kgs. I am giving weight under 3 age categories: 16 to 17, first category; 17 to 18, second category; 18 to 19, third category. So if your height is 152 centimeters, you must weigh 42.5 kgs for first category, that is 16 to 17, 44 kgs for second category, that is 17 to 18 years, and 45 kgs for third category, 18 to 19. So in that order, I will now read out the figures. 155 centimeters height, 43.5, 45.3, 47. 157 centimeters height, 45, 47, 48. 160, 46, 48, 49. 162, 48, 50, 51. 165, 50, 52, 53. 167, 51, 53, 54. 170, 52.5, 55, 56. 173, 54.5, 57, 58. 175, 56, 59, 60. 178, 58, 61.0, 62.0. 180, 60, 63, 64.5. 183, 62.5, 65, 66.5. The relaxation of 5 centimeters in height is allowed for Gorkhas and aspirants belonging to hills of northeastern states of India, Garhwal and Kumron. Those belonging from Lakshadweep will get a relaxation of 2 centimeters in height. Tattoos prohibition. Tattoos inside of elbow to the wrist and on the reverse side of palm, back, body tattoos on any other part of the body are prohibited for the selection. Tattoo on the inner face of forearm will be accepted, but it should not be very large. Also, the tattoo should not be abusive and should fall under the rules. For more details, download the PDF file given below. Download official tattoo policy PDF. Next, medical criteria. Medical fitness is one of the main criteria required in NDA. Following are the main points of medical fitness that are inspected in an aspirant. Weight. Along with the physical and mental fitness, one must have a strong constitution and must have no bodily defects or underweight or overweight or obesity. Candidates will also be rejected from the selection field. Chest. An aspirant must have a well-developed and fully expanded chest, which should not be less than 81 centimeters. The minimum range of expansion should be 5 centimeters. Aspirants will need to present the X-ray of the chest to convince that there is no chest-related disease. ENT, that is ear, nose, and throat, and teeth. An aspirant must have a normal hearing. There should not be any evidence of present or past disease of ear, nose, and throat. A candidate who is going to appear in the physical test must have a sufficient number of natural and sound teeth. A minimum of 14 dental points should be accepted. He should not be suffering from severe pyorrhea. And in fact, he has given also, a picture containing the upper and right, this one, teeth formation and all that. So that I will skip. Abdominal and inner parts. The examination of urine will be done, and even a minor abnormality can be cause of rejection. A candidate should not have any bone or joint maldevelopment. Blood pressure should be normal with no signs of functional or organic disease of the heart and blood vessels. There should be no signs of diseases or injury of the spine or sacroiliac joints. There should not be any past of mental breakdown and fits. Eyes. The vision of an aspirant should be 6/6 in better eye and 6/9 in the worse eye. Myopia should not be more than 2.5D and hypermetropia not more than 3.5D, including astigmatism. Internal examination of the eye will be done by means of ophthalmoscope. A candidate should have good binocular vision. The color vision standard will be CP-3 for Army. A candidate should be able to recognize the red and green colors. The candidate who is going to appear in the physical test will be required to produce certificates that neither he nor any member of his family has suffered from night blindness. Aspirants who have undergone cataract or laser surgery for correction of the refractive error are also prohibited from defense services. Other medical criteria. There are some minor defects which a candidate need to avoid if you really wish to reach the next level, like wax ear, deviated nasal septum, hydrocele, phimosis, overweight, underweight, undersized chest, piles, tonsillitis, gynecomastia, varicocele, etc. If any of the given defects are found in any aspirant during the medical examination, then he may be directly rejected or given 1 month of time to overcome the defect. Citizenship. The applicant of NDA exam must be citizen of India, Nepal or Bhutan, or if the ancestors of the applicant were Tibetan refugees who came to India before 1st January 1962 to become a permanent resident of India, then you are also eligible to appear in the exam. Apart from it, if a person of Indian origin from Burma, Sri Lanka, Pakistan, and East African countries of Kenya, Uganda, the United Republic of Tanzania, Zambia, Malawi, Zaire, and Ethiopia or Vietnam has migrated with the intention of permanently settling in India, then he is also eligible to apply. This completes the eligible criteria for NDA. Now, let us move on to the selection process. NDA selection procedure. NDA selection process can be defined in 2 simple steps, that is cracking the written exam and then clearing the 5-day SSB. But there is much more to this picture. Let us begin from the scratch. Apply online first. Applying for the written exam is the very first step in the selection process of NDA. Just not too so long ago, there was a time-wasting process to apply, which was the offline mode. Now, with the online application facility, applicants can easily apply from anywhere. The application for NDA is usually open in the month of December, January, and for NDA 2, the application process opens in June, July. As I said earlier, NDA is conducted every year twice. So that is the time schedule. It is advised to keep your documents ready before applying online. Also, make sure to use internet connection with good speed. All the details in the form should be filled as per your documents. The application fee are ₹100. Crack NDA written exam in your first attempt by following these steps. Number 1, admit card. After applying online, the wait for the admit card begins, which is released by UPSC before 1 month or so of the written exam. All the information and instructions regarding exam are given in the admit card. Without admit card, no one can participate in the written exam. The admit card will be delivered to the address mentioned in the application form. And if due to any reason someone did not receive the NDA hall ticket, then it can be downloaded from the official UPSC website. Next, main written exam. The real journey for NDA begins with the written exam. This is the first stumbling block as most of the population is weeded out in the written exam. Since written exam play a major role in the making of the final merit list, therefore, aspirants should try to score maximum marks in this test to keep their chances bright. The exam will be conducted in 2 parts, that is part 1 maths and part 2 GAT. Part 1 maths. This part carries 300 marks and total 120 questions. The time duration will be 2 hours and 30 minutes. There will be negative marking of 0.33 marks will be reduced for every wrong answer. Question exams will be from CBSE class 11th and 12th syllabus. One must try to give at least 45 correct answers in these papers if he wishes to qualify for further rounds. Part 2. GAT, that is General Ability Test. This exam is further divided into 2 parts, that is Section A English and Section B GK, that is General Knowledge. Section A English, this part carries 200 marks and 50 questions. Section B, General Knowledge, this part carries 100 questions, making total of 400 marks. The questions in this section are based on history, geography, civic, and other social science subjects. To clear this exam, one needs to answer at least 60 questions correctly without any negative marking. A candidate needs to pass in both the subjects separately. The GAT part is only checked if a candidate has scored enough marks to qualify in maths exam. Result of written exam and SSB call letter. After giving the written exam, the aspirant will have to wait for the result. The result or list of selected candidates is released after 1 month or so. Those having their names on the list will receive call letter for SSB, that is Service Selection Board. Depending on the batch, the time duration for receiving the call letter may vary from 11 days to 2 months. That is, one may get his call letter within 11 days of the written exam result, or it may take even 2 months maximum. To be on the safe side, aspirants should keep in touch with the official UPSC website for regular updates on SSB dates. NDA written exam result. Acid test, that is Service Selection Board test. After clearing the written exam, the selected candidates are called for SSB, Services Selection Board interview. One needs to undergo intelligence test and personality test before he is selected for the training in NDA. Before jumping into details, let us first look at the important documents that a candidate needs to take with him for this test. So what are the documents required? Those are documents required will be mentioned in the call letter of SSB, but following is the list of documents to give you an idea. Original high school and 12th mark sheet and passing certificate. Note, if the mark sheet or passing certificate is submitted in colleges or institutes for higher education, or if the aspirant is 12th appearing, then one needs to bring a bona fide certificate issued by the school stating that the candidate has appeared and is appearing in the qualifying examination. Next, risk certificate. The format will be mentioned in the call letter. Call letter of SSB, a copy of application form. 20 passport size photographs in white shirt. Original and 2 photocopies of any ID proof such as voter ID, passport ID, DL or PAN card. Reaching the SSB center. Aspirants who are attending the SSB first time are given travel allowances, that is TA, up to AC3 tier for both sides. But your travel expenses should not be more than AC3 tier. Following a list of centers where you may have to go for interview. For Army, Selection Center East, that is Allahabad, UP. Selection Center Central, that is Bhopal, Madhya Pradesh. Selection Center Central, that is Bangalore, Karnataka. For Air Force, AFSB Dehradun, Uttarakhand. AFSB Mysore, Karnataka. AFSB, that is Air Force Selection Board. AFSB means Air Force Selection Board. AFSB Gandhinagar, Gujarat. AFSB Varanasi, Uttar Pradesh. For Navy, NSB, Naval Selection Board, Coimbatore, Tamil Nadu. 12 SSB at SCS Bangalore, Karnataka. 33 SSB at SSC Bhopal, Madhya Pradesh. These are the centers for SSB interviews for the different defense wings. One must do all the important tasks like ticket reservation as soon as he gets call letter. SSB Day 0. Candidates are received from the train station on the day of reporting and taken to the SSB center. On the reporting day, formalities like verification of documents are done. Candidates are given test numbers. Then a GTO officer gives a briefing about instructions to be followed. SSB Day 1, screening test, stage 1. Officer intelligence rating, that is OIR test. Officer intelligence rating test is a written exam consisting of 54 to 55 questions related to simple linguistic, logical, analytical, and mathematical questions to test the common sense of the candidate. Picture perception description test, that is PP and DET. A blurred picture is shown. The candidates have to write a story on it, narrate it, and then discuss it with the group members to make a common story. Results for these tests are announced. Those candidates who fail to clear this round are sent back home. The qualifying candidates then have to fill a biodata called Personal Information Questionnaire or PHQ. They will stay in the center for rest of the 4 days. SSB Day 2, Psychology Test, that is Stage 2. Following tests are conducted on Day 2. Thematic Apperception Test, TAT. This test is very similar to PP and DT, except for the fact that in this test, instead of the blur picture, clear pictures are shown. Word association test. In this test, candidates are shown a word for 15 seconds. Within this time, they need to write the first thought that pops up in their mind related to that word. 60 such words will be shown. Day 3 and 4, GTO, group testing of officers' tasks. On day 3 and 4, the GTO tasks are carried out. This tests like GD, group discussion, group planning, progressive group tasks, individual obstacle, group obstacle, race, etc. are conducted. In this kind of tests, candidates are divided in different groups and are given some specific tasks which they have to accomplish with the support of each other. Day 5, conference. On the final day, there is just one conference in which all the board examiners, psychologists, GTOs, and technical officers are present, and each candidate has to appear in front of them. Candidates are asked common questions in this conference. Half an hour after the conference is complete, the result is declared. Those who make it through all the tests stay for the medical examination, and the rest are sent back home. With the completion of the 5th day, the acid test of SSB is completed. The personal interview can be taken on any day at afternoon or evening time, so candidates should always be prepared for it. Medical examination. Clearing SSB is like climbing a mountain, but wait, there is yet another mountain, that is medical test, to climb before you get selected. The worst part about the medical test is that you do not have control over it, which is obviously very frustrating. Various medical tests will be done to kick those out who are unfit as per rule. All the medical eligibility criteria are given above in this article. The medical test will take 4 to 5 working days. Once the medical test is completed, then the candidates can go home and wait for the final merit list. Final merit list. If it were for some other job, then getting through so many tests would have guaranteed the selection. But this is NDA. After written exam, 5 days SSB, and the medical test comes the final merit list. Not all who are recommended gets their names in the merit list. Total 3 merit lists are released for Army, Air Force, and Navy. The merit list is made after adding the marks of written exam plus SSB. So one must try to score maximum marks in each and every test. The final cutoff list of NDA is released approximately 2 months before the training starts. So NDA selection process, you have application online, NDA 1, December to January, NDA 2, June to July. Then exam, part 1, maths, 300 marks, 150 questions. Part 2, GAT, 600 marks, 150 questions. Science, social sciences, and general knowledge. Then admit card. Oh, sorry, I told you wrong way. After applying online, you get the admit card. So you download from official website, and 1 month after application, then you will have the exam. That is part 2. Then the call letter. Exam result in 1 month. Call letter between 11 days to 2 months. Then SSB. Then fourth is 5 days SSB, screening test, psychologist test, GTO conference, more than 900 marks. Next is medical, complete checkup, can be temporary or permanent rejection. Then merit list. Written marks plus SSB marks is equal to merit list. Released after 2 months of SSB. So hardship of training. Once the name of the candidate appears in the merit list, then he can be considered as selected in NDA. But this does not mean that he has become an officer. Before turning into a full-fledged officer, one needs to go through the 4 years of training. Thus, the starting 3 years will be spent in pursuing a bachelor's course by candidates. The Indian government will sponsor all the candidates. But if someone wishes to leave the course, then he will have to pay for all the expenses done by government on him. The remaining 1 year of the remaining will be done in IMA, that is Indian Military Academy for Army candidates. And of course, for other candidates, it is done at elsewhere. So this is how the NDA exam is conducted. Now, we will discuss about the degree level exam. The degree level exam means that is what is known as SSC CGL, that is Service Staff Selection Commission combined graduate level exam. That means any degree holder is eligible. It may be BA, BCom, BSc, any sundry degree, just a degree. It can be engineering, medicine, anything. So that is the beauty of this exam. SSC CGL exam details I will discuss here. So it is conducted in 3 tiers: Tier 1, Tier 2, and Tier 3. And in fact, yesterday only I saw the 2026 SSC CGL, vacancies have been released. I think if I remember correctly, 12,362 vacancies are there. So fill the various Group B and C posts, government department and ministries. SSC CGL will be conducted in March. Aspirants who are waiting for the CGL exams are suggested to focus on understanding the SSC CGL syllabus. SSC Combined Graduate Level Exam is conducted in 4 phases: Tier 1, Tier 2, Tier 3, and Tier 4. It is imperative to understand their syllabus independently. After thoroughly going through the SSC CGL exam pattern, next step is to understand the detailed syllabus of various phases of the exam. Here in this article, we are providing you the accurate SSC CGL 2019-20 syllabus for papers in all the tiers. Read further to know the complete syllabus. SSC CGS syllabus 2019-20, SLC CGS 2019 syllabus for all tiers. As I told, SLC exam is conducted in 4 phases: Tier 1, Tier 2, Tier 3, and Tier 4. Let us check out the tier-wise syllabus for SSC CGL by clicking on the direct link from the below mentioned table. Tier 1 exam, preliminary exam. Tier 2 exam, mains exam. Tier 3 exam, descriptive paper. Tier 4 exam, personality test or interview or computer proficiency test or skill test. Now let us start knowing the complete details of SSC Combined Graduate Level Exam syllabus. But Tier 1 syllabus, Tier 1 is an objective paper which will be held online. The major sections asked in SLC CGL Tier 1 exam are general awareness, reasoning, quantitative aptitude, and English language. The detailed SLC CGL Tier 1 syllabus for all the above defined subjects is as follows. SLC CGL Tier 1 syllabus for general intelligence and reasoning. Verbal reasoning. Now I will list out, serial number and then the topics. Serial number 1, analogies. Number 2, problem solving. Number 3, judgment. Number 4, decision making. Number 5, discrimination. Number 6, relationship concepts. Number 7, mathematical reasoning. Number 8, coding and decoding. Number 9, statement conclusion. Number 10, syllogistic reasoning. Number 11, operations. Number 12, Venn diagrams. Number 13, address matching. Number 14, date and city matching. Number 15, numbers coding. Number 16, critical thinking. Number 17, series problem. Next is non-verbal reasoning. Under this, I am reading serial number and topics. Serial number 1 is analogies. Serial number 2, similarities and differences. Number 3, space visualization. Number 4, spatial orientation. Number 5, analysis. Number 6, non-verbal series. Number 7, pattern folding. Number 8, classification. Number 9, embedded figures. Number 10, visual memory. Number 11, drawing inferences. Also check out the SSC CGL 2019 question paper to analyze the changes in paper pattern and marking scheme. Now stage 2 are SSC CGL Tier 1 syllabus for English language. Serial number and topics. Serial number 1, improving sentences. Serial number 2, spotting errors. Serial number 3, synonyms and antonyms. Serial number 4, fill in the blanks. Serial number 5, active passive voice. Serial number 5, verbs. Serial number Serial number 6 is verb. Serial number 7 is one-word substitution. Serial number 8 is idioms and phrases. Serial number 9, closed passage. Serial number 10, comprehensive passage. Now, stage 3, SSC CGL Tier 1 syllabus for quantitative aptitude. Serial number and topics. Serial number 1, percentage. Serial number 2, ratio and proportion. Serial number 3, square roots. Serial number 4, averages. Serial number 5, interest. Serial number 6, profit and loss. Serial number 7, discount. Serial number 8, partnership business. Serial number 9, mixture and irrigation. Serial number 10, time and distance. Serial number 10, time and work. Serial number 12, basic algebraic identities. Serial number 13, graphs of linear equations. Serial number 14, triangle and its various kinds of centers. Serial number 15, congruence and similarity of triangles. Serial number 17 is tangents. Tangents. Serial number 17, angles subtended by chords of a circle. Serial number 18, common tangents to two or more circles. Serial number 19, triangle. Serial number 20, quadrilaterals. 21, regular polygons. 22, circle. 23, right prism. 24, right circular cone. 25, right circular cylinder. 26, sphere. 27, hemisphere. 28, rectangular parallelepiped. 29, regular right pyramid with triangular or square base. 30, trigonometric ratios. 31, degree and radian measures. 32, standard identities. 33, complementary angles. 34, heights and distances. 35, histogram. 36, frequency polygon. Then bar diagram and pie chart. Then circle and its chords. Relations between numbers. Then fourth stage, SLC, CGL, Tier 1 syllabus for general awareness. Serial number 1 and topics. Serial number 1, history and culture. Number 2, geography. Number 3, economic science, economic scene. Number 4, Indian polity. Number 5, general policy and scientific research. Number 6, biology. Number 7, physics. Number 8, chemistry. Number 9, computer section. Number 10, current affairs. Number 11, current GK. Number 12, book and authors. Number 13, persons and places in news. Number 14, abbreviation. Then SRC CGL Tier 2 syllabus. Candidates who cleared the Tier 1 exam can appear for the Tier 2 exam. The SRC CGL Tier 2 exam includes 4 papers. Paper 1, quantitative ability. Paper 2, English language and comprehension. Paper 3, statistics. Paper 4, general studies, finance and economics. Paper 1, 3 and 4 consists of 100 objective type questions of 2 marks each, and paper 2 consists of 200 objective type questions of 1 mark each. Below you can acknowledge the clearly defined SSC Tier 2 syllabus and mark your preparing accordingly. Number 1, SSC Tier 2 syllabus for quantitative aptitude. Serial number and topics. Number 1, percentage. Number 2, ratio and proportion. Number 3, square roots. Number 4, averages. Number 5, interest. Number 6, profit and loss. Number 7, discount. Number 8, partnership business. Number 9, mixture and delegation. Number 10, time and distance. Number 11, time and work. Number 12, basic algebraic identities. Number 13, graphs of linear equations. Number 14, triangle and its various kinds of centers. Number 15, congruence and similarity of triangle. Number 16, tangents. Number 17, angle subtended by chords of a circle. Number 18, common tangents to 2 or more circles. Number 19, triangle. Number 20, quadrilateral. Number 21, regular polygons. Number 22, circle. Number 23, right prism. Number 24, right circular cone. Number 25, right circular cylinder. Number 26, sphere. Number 27, hemisphere. Number 28, rectangular parallelepiped. Number 29, regular right pyramid with triangular or square base. 30, trigonometric ratio. 31, degree and radian measure. 32, standard identities. 33, complementary angles. 34, heights and distances. 35, histogram. 36, frequency polygon. 37, bar diagram and pie chart. 38, circle and its chord. 39, relationship between numbers. Next stage is SLC CGL, Tier 2 syllabus for English language. Serial number 1 on topics. Number 1, improving sentences. Number 2, spotting errors. Number 3, synonyms and antonyms. Number 4, fill in the blanks. Number 5, active and passive voices. Number 6 is verbs. Number 7 is one-word substitution. Number 8, idioms and phrases. Number 9, close passage. Number 10, comprehensive passage. Number 10, spelling, detecting misspelled words. Number 12, direct, indirect. Number 13, shuffling of sentences parts. Number 14, shuffling of sentence in a passage. Now, third stage, SLC serial Tier 2 syllabus for statistics. Serial number and topics. Serial number 1, collection, classification, and presentation of statistical data. Number 2, measures of central tendency. Number 3, measures of dispersion. Number 4, moments, skewness, and kurtosis. Number 5, correlation and regression. Number 6, probability theory. Number 7, random variable and probability distributions. Number 8, sampling theory. Number 9, statistical inference. Number 10, analysis of variance. Number 10, time series analysis. Number 10, index number. Then next, fourth stage, SLC CGL Tier 2 syllabus for general studies. Financial accounting, serial number and topic. 1, nature and scope. 2, limitations of financial accounting. 3, basic concepts and conventions. 4, general accepted accounting principles. Basic concepts of accounting, serial number 1 and topic. Number 1, single and double entry. Number 2, books of original entry. Number 3, bank reconciliation. Number 4, journal. Number 5, ledgers. Number 6, trial balance. Number 7, rectification of errors. Number 8, manufacturing. Number 9, trading. 10, profit and loss appropriation accounts. Number 11, balance sheet distinction between capital and revenue expenditure. Number 12, depreciation accounting. Number 13, valuation of inventories. Number 14, non-profit organization accounts. Number 15, receipts and payments and income and expenditure accounts. Number 16, bills of exchange. Number 17, self-balancing ledgers. Economics, serial number 1 and topic. Serial number 1, economics. Number 2, production possibilities curve. 3, theory of demand and supply. 4, theory of production and cost. 5, various forms of markets. Number 6, perfect competition. Number 7, monopoly. Number 8, monopolistic competition. Number 9, oligopoly and price determination. Number 10, agriculture. Number 11, industry and services. Number 12, national income. 13, population. 14, poverty and unemployment. Number 15, infrastructure. 16, economic reform. 17, liberalization. 18, privatization. 19, globalization. 20, disinvestment. 21, monetary and fiscal policy. If you want to appear in this exam, then you must know the SLC, CGL exam dates and latest news. Now, SLC CGL syllabus Tier 3 descriptive paper syllabus. The syllabus of SLC CGL Tier 3 is very different from all the tiers. Tier 3 will be a descriptive type pen and paper mode examination. It will be English, Hindi, or writing essay, precise letter, application writing, etc. It will be total of 100 marks and 60 minutes time is given for it. For VH and candidates suffering from cerebral palsy, 80 minutes are given. This paper has been introduced to assess the writing skills of the candidates which are necessary for government job. The paper would comprise writing of an essay, passage of 250 words, and letter, application, writing of approximately 150 words. Next is SLC serial syllabus Tier 4 skill test, CPT, DEST typing test. Candidates who clear the Type 3 exams are called for the Type 4 phase. The selection is qualifying one. The section aims to get the candidate's personality traits, communication skills, and leadership skills, in addition to his or her academic knowledge. Data entry speed test, DEST. Tax assistant post, central excise and income tax, It requires 8,000 key depressions per hour. The data entry speed test will be conducted for passage of about 2,000 key descriptions for a duration of 15 minutes. Computer proficiency test (CPT) for the post of Assistant Section Officer of CSS, Assistant Section Officer MEA, Assistant Section Officer in AFHQ, Assistant in Serious Fraud Investigation Office SFIO under the Ministry of Corporate Affairs, and Assistant GSI in Ministry of Mines. CPT test comprised in 3 modules: word processing, spreadsheet, generation of slides. When it comes to finding the syllabus for competitive exams like SLC online, it becomes a tedious activity, and the aspirants in search of latest and well-defined syllabus lose focus from the main goal. Head uncle has always tried to make the learning process a lot easier and simpler for students by defining the updated syllabus for a self-serial exam. Candidates can save their valuable time, which they spend in collecting syllabus details from different sources. Now, the above given syllabus includes all the important topics that have to be prepared by you in order to score well in the SLC CGL exam. Now, there are about I think 32, 33 or 34 categories of posts in SSC serial. We will discuss that later in the next session. So I will call it for today. Om Yadakshara Pada Brashtam Matra Hinam Che Yadbhavet Tatsarvam Kshamyatam Deva Paramesha Namostute Hari Om. That's it.
Hari Om.
Hari Om.
Hari Om. Hari Om.
Hari Om.
Hari Om. అంతా బాగా వచ్చిందండి.
వెరీ గుడ్.
సరే అండి.
ఓకే వెంకటరత్నం. హరి ఓం.
హరి ఓం. హరి ఓం.